Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, right? Today I just want to speak on some things, man, throughout the community about what I do. But before we get into the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, as like the video, push the video to the recommended, and of course subscribe and put your notification for my daily uploads. Without further ado, let's hop straight into the video. Okay, so yes, you see by the title, I'm saying that I'm a dev, but I want to put something out there, man. I'm not a dev, right? I just want to start the video off to say that, yo, I'm literally not a dev. I do not know where these rumors started from, and I, obviously I continue to, I don't really engage in that type of stuff. I usually just laugh at it. And for the most part, I think most people know I'm not a dev. Like, that's just pretty obvious, right? Like, everybody knows the devs are just pretty quiet with what they do. I have no, say in development of this game and that type of deal. Now, I will say that rumors came out. Rumors been going on for a while, right? About, individuals that test the game out early, right? And, for the most part, that stuff was kept on the wraps. It was kept on the wraps for a while. And previous years, yes, I was able to, test the game out early, just like a lot of creators for other games. We saw the big rollout with NCAA football, and you saw tons of creators that were able to, help with the game and play the game early and that type of deal. Well, that's no different with 2K. 2K does the exact same thing. It's just that the aspect of testing the game and stuff like that part is kept on the wraps. It's not a public thing. I don't know, maybe eventually that might be something that they'll do, but at the end of the day, that is a private thing until last year with 2K TV. If y'all remember, 2K TV dropped a video, and then during that video they tried to blur out people, but it's kind of hard because it's really easy to tell who I am. And it went like a waffle. It's like, yo, like you was there, da-da-da. So then I ended up dropping a tweet, and I was like, yes, I was able to be a part of the NBA 2K24 playtest. So stop sending me screenshots of my head from 2K TV. And I was laughing. Now, from that point forward, I felt like things started to intensify because, obviously people are like, oh, well, you playing the game early, so you must have like an absolute say, which is ridiculous, right? Just because you test a game doesn't mean that you have an absolute say in that. You can give your thoughts, you can give your opinions, and of course, those can be implemented or they cannot be implemented, right? You have to understand there's tons of people that are going to have different opinions about one topic, okay? So that can easily mean that either the dev team can agree with you, or they can agree with somebody else, or they can just stick with their original thought process of, this is what we had in the game originally, we're going to stick with that, we think that's better, right? And again, there's no right or wrong answer here, because when you're dealing with numerous play styles, numerous personalities, tons and tons of different game modes, nobody's going to agree on the same thing, right? So 2K has a huge formula to try to figure out, hey, what should we do with this aspect, okay? So I just want to put that out there. And then the other thing is that obviously being a Next Maker. Now, you haven't heard much about Next Makers in a while, because that program, I'm not even sure what direction that program's going, but regardless, the Next Makers put me in a situation, again, because I was a leader of the Next Makers, people thought that, again, that is a partnership. But for some reason, hey, he's testing out the game early, he's a leader of the Next Makers, he's at community days, he's at this, he's at that. So now it's like, for some shape or form, it just got to this whole thing of, Uncle Demi knows stuff, and he is going to be, the key source for leaks and all that type stuff. So, I was looking at Twitter, and I retweeted LeBron James absolutely stonewalling, right? A player from Serbia trying to back him down. Like, I don't even know. I guess he didn't do his research. I guess he didn't know that, LeBron James is a grown man. He is 40 years old, but he is still absolutely in the best shape of 99.9% of NBA players. And he just could not move him down at all. It was absolutely hilarious. So then I retweeted and said, Immovable Enforcer on Platinum, right? Which I thought was a funny joke, right? I thought it was a pretty joke. But, my man Joy was like, yo, Uncle Demi confirms platinum badges on NBA 2K25 leak, right? I'm just like, all right, bet, man. So then another guy again, replying back to it, said 2K smiling and grinning right now, waiting to reveal the new badge levels. Platinum brick wall screens and platinum pick dodger finna get dangerous, all right? Now, this is the thing. I know they're joking, right? I know they're joking. But a lot of people in my comment sections really be thinking I'm like have something to do with it as a dev. So as I started to, look at YouTube, there's tons and tons of creators that literally, when I say something, they take it as Bible. Now I'm not gonna put their videos up, but I'm like, yo, like people genuinely think that I'm a dev. Like you gotta come on. There gotta be some type of level of like IQ here, bro. Like, come on, man. I'm not a dev. Like, I don't know stuff about the upcoming 2K25 game. Like, I think a lot of people think that I just know. No, I don't. Like, I'm literally, a content creator that works with 2K for certain events or, for whatever that they have for other creators too. There's tons of creators. I'm no different than all the other creators that are doing things. It's just that I had a title of leader for the Next Makers. And at one point in time, yeah, Next Makers was moving and shaking and going and doing things, but now it just seems like that this is like just stonewall dead in the water. So, there was no benefit, outside of just what other creators were getting to, right? So when I see the videos and I'm like, people like, yo, like it looks like this or looks like that. I'm just literally giving my opinions of what I think the game should be or how 25 should be. But the things that those are educated guesses or just my opinions, and there's no way, shape, or form for me knowing if that's actually going to happen or not. But one thing I wanted to do was just clear it up and just be like, listen, guys, like, I appreciate, the flattery of, what people think as far as my position or how I am in this community. I know my voice is very loud in this community, right? And again, that comes with positive and negatives, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of stuff that I'm a grown man, like I can take the heat, I can take the criticisms. I know when 2K24 came out, there was a lot of like, backlash for my opinions, but I'm never gonna not give my opinion on something. And I'm never going to be pressured by the mob or the crowd to agree and just follow along with stuff. Like, I think that every single creator, and just as individuals, like you do what you sleep better at night if you strongly believe in something and that's what you're living with, right? So, a lot of things that, that the community might disagree with, I look at it from an educated aspect, and even if it might be crazy, understanding that this is how it is in business, right? So I kind of always put that type of spin on it. So I'm not going to sit there and just give out opinions or go with the majority when the majority, just because you're the loudest doesn't make you the right? You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to clear this all up, man. Next Makers, the 2K TV leaks and that type of stuff really did put things in perspective. But I wanted to say that, listen, I'm not a dev. I don't have any impact on the games. So again, if the games come out, if 2K25 comes out and it's great, then more power to the dev team. If the 2K25 comes out and it's not great, then we just got to go right back to the drawing board and figure out some things. But there's no creator voice big enough to change and impact the game. I want to repeat that. There is no creator in the 2K community voice that is that impactful that is going to change the process of a game. That's why Take-Two and 2K hired the dev team that they have, because they entrust them with that responsibility, okay? But anyway, other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon on the Banger, man. When I say back soon on the Banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.